This is 101 Amazing Facts About the Napoleonic Wars, written by Merlin Mill and narrated by Charles King. The text is copyright 2021 Jack Goldstein Books, and the audio production copyright 2021 Charles King. Do you know what led to Napoleon and the French taking over most of mainland Europe? What was it that eventually caused his downfall? How many men died as a result of his vision for a global French empire? And what is the legacy of the Napoleonic Wars? This fantastic guide to one of the most important periods in European history contains over 100 amazing facts about the Napoleonic Wars, with chapters covering subjects such as an overview of the conflict, military commanders and notable figures, weaponry used and developed during the time, and much more. So, if you're ready, let's begin. Chapter 1. The History of France and Europe. 1. The history of France, as we know it today, effectively began around 600 BC, when Greek travelers founded the colony of Massalia, present-day Marseille, on the Mediterranean shore. Between the founding of the colony and the early Middle Ages, a significant part of today's France came to be referred to as Gaul. Over the centuries, various tribes fought, conquered, and formed alliances which eventually led to Hugh Capet being crowned King of the Franks, essentially modern-day France's first king, in 987 AD. 2. During what we call the early modern period, or the Renaissance, essentially the 14th to the 17th centuries AD, monarchs and ruling families in Europe became more powerful than the Church, who, through their bishops, archbishops, and the Pope, had been the dominant leaders for centuries before. The state of affairs was particularly intense in France, where multiple religious revolts and conflicts developed throughout the centuries, eventually resulting in the nation's relatively difficult relationship with the Catholic Church. 3. Though we now think of English as the world's international language, in the 17th and 18th centuries, French was the most commonly used diplomatic tongue, owing to France's sophisticated diplomatic system whereby they would appoint permanent ambassadors to each European nation. This system was soon adopted by almost every other country in the world. 4. By the 18th century,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?